Okay, let's go back. Let's get back on track. Go find this boy. You farming? Mats? Mining? It's a town. And half of it's submerged. The architecture looks nothing like we've seen so far. It's more Charlian? Ah, there he is among the ruins. Little JC's like, I was just there. I only caught a glimpse. There's no mistaking that tiny silhouette. Let's hurry after him. It'd be a disaster if a building collapsed while he's inside. That would be a disaster. Bing bong. Oh. Looking more silly Billy. Okay. Oh, hello. I only saw him for a moment before he disappeared behind a building, but I'm pretty sure Gulool was heading further south. I'll contact Alice, say on Link Pro, and let her know to join us. You think little JC looks good now? Wait till you see him. With a mask on for some reason. That air filter, that RGB air filter they tried to sell everyone. My favorite part was watching people get them and be like, they're actually really great. I love mine. And being like, you know, you don't have to sell out completely. Razer's fine. Razer makes really good products. That is goofy. That's goofy. You just, it's okay to be like, you know what? This is the only, this time I think I'm over it. This is the area, but the canals and debris make it hard to get a good view. Let's split up and search. If you head out of head into the canals, I'll make my way through the streets. When we find Gulool, let's watch from a distance till he gets his destination. Right, we won't start him. Yeah, I have a Razer mouse here and at home. I use Razer mices frequently. My keyboard is not Razer though. I'm using a Corsair keyboard because it comes with this bad boy and I love it. But Razer mouse, I use it frequently. This is probably why I don't have sponsorships. Because I literally am like, I'll use whatever works best for me. I don't really care. Oh, he's just chilling. Which makes me think my wacky theory of him being his dad. What if, though, he's too cool for a kid? But the dad's too much of a dick to be a cool kid, so I don't know. I don't know. I have no answers for you. Oh, for the love of Pete. What? What? Well, I mean, that's what you get for stalking a child. Just don't do it. Just don't stalk children. Last time, little JC stalked a woman. And I was like, don't do this. This is just, I mean, this is, you know, this is... You just don't do it. You just don't do it. If you thought that was footsteps, that was just the footsteps of a giant sentry man behind you. Don't even stress it. The worst part is, this is the first time I've ever followed someone that is roughly my same size and probably intelligence, which, that's why it's so challenging. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Oh, he's running. No, that's that blue coat cat. Don't even stress it. Don't even stress it. That's someone else completely. Don't even worry. Gotcha, kid. I'll teach him. Just try to sneak away from a grown adult.
He's come a long way on such short legs. It's a relief he didn't get hurt.
This bitch. You know, I used to think you were cool. Talking about little JC.
What's here, I wonder?
What is here, I wonder?
So he's looking after those little ones.
He's little sweet boy.
Gulool.
Not another step!
What? A sentry?
Run, Gulool, run!
You know the boy. Who are you? And what do you want?
My name is Wuklamat, and I've come to talk to Gulool.
Is that so?
I'm sorry if I scared you. I want to get to know you better. That's all.
And you, my boy, do you wish to speak with them?
I heard them talking. She said she's going to kill my father.
Villains! I will deal with them forthwith!
But... I want to get to know her too.
I see. If that is your desire, then I shall stand aside.
All right then. Let's talk, you and I. Lots. But, who's the ancient-looking and articulate machine?
If I look ancient, it is because I am. This has been my vessel for no less than 380 years.
Vessel?
Otis is my friend. When I was hungry and sad, he came and looked after me. He cooks for me and teaches me all kinds of things. Like how to read and write and not be noticed by dangerous creatures.
This machine cooks for you.
And teaches you about fiends. What is he exactly?
I just told you. Y'all are. There's a reason why you're the Oonga Boonga Fighties and not the, like, brains.
Ah! How remiss of me. I had neglected to introduce myself. Sir Otis Valona, Lord Captain of the Royal Knights of Alexandria. At your service.
You're captain of the knights?
Oh, Jesus. I want to ask both these questions. You've been functioning for nearly 400 years? I mean, sure. You know what? You seem different from the other machines. What's your story? But, like, I know the answer to that.
And there I thought it was Gulool with whom you wish to speak. Not that I'm averse to taking a walk down memory lane. But ere I regale you, we must take our repast.
A meal. Here. I hate to turn down food, but I'd prefer to have this conversation in the back room.
They're not going to let him in town, clearly.
Please, I'm really hungry.
All right. A repast it is.
Do you think Wuklamat thinks we're talking about pasta?
She's going to spoil her nephew silly. I'll send word to Erenville so the others can stop worrying.
Now, if I might prevail upon your assistance, I shall whip up my most delectable specialty.
If Otis has been around for as long as he claims, perhaps he knows things that even Oblivion is... not even Oblivion's aware to. I'm so distracted by the fact that, like, these two give, like, such strong Final Fantasy IX vibes. Tessa showed up. He spoke to us! Gulool actually spoke to us! Otis cooks the best food! So, my new friends, I would enlist your aid in procuring the ingredients for our repast. After all, the most enjoyable meals are those we make together. We're happy to pitch in, of course. What ingredients do you have in mind? First of all, some yams and pumpkin. The people of the outskirts should be willing to share their harvest if you and Gulool could go and speak with them. Sure. I'll ask for the cast-offs too, as usual. As for Little and Alice, I would be obliged if you'll procure some woolback meat. This cup still has a little bit of coffee in it, and it is over my chin now. Let's not do that again. The creatures can be found grazing on the slopes outside of town. As beef is less readily available, their flesh makes for a good substitute. That of the younger ones especially, as it's more tender and less gamey. Consider it done. We'll be back with the meat before you know it. Thank you kindly. In the meantime, I shall see to other preparations. Did I check out the new bike yet? I mean, I'm aware of it. Everyone's been riding around it on me multiple times. It just isn't going to go as fast as the bike that I currently have. So why would I use it? Like, it's cool, but why would I use if it's not the fastest bike I have? So why use different bike? But looks cooler. Yes, but cool is not as good as fast. Until flying. Yo. Please, you big old goober. Meat achieved. Meat achieved. Yeah. What's this? Am I to understand that you have already procured the meat? Good heavens, you have! And such a choice cut it is beside. 'Tis plain you know how to handle yourself in battle. Were it 400 years ago, I would have recruited you. We are slowly turning into Matt Berry. Oh, Royal Knights! Ha 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 ha! Once Alisaie brings her portion, we shall have a glorious bounty to satisfy growing younglings like yourselves. Indeed, I expect there will be ample leftovers to share with the good folk of the Drift Towns. They always appreciate a warm meal. Now, seeing as you have completed your task so quickly, I have another request to make of you. We've exhausted our supplies of kindling electrope, and I should be grateful if you could search houses yonder for more. In the old kingdom, electrope rations were issued to each citizen, while small fragments may still be found here and there. If you can obtain 5 pieces, say at least 1 ought to be what we require. That is, the kind that converts lightning to fire. Gulool can identify them by their circuitry, so pray take them to him. The boy's become quite deft at discerning electrope types, and in a very short time, I might add. Now, off you go, and happy forging! Oh, hey. You guys aren't supposed to be here. This is a secret clubhouse. Now, yeah, we could just cast fire, but that's not the point. The point is that I have to go do a quest. Ah, I see you know your judo well. Democracy Manifest! What's the charge? A meal? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal? My favorite guy. Thank you for completing the reference. I got you. I got you. That's my favorite internet video, period. New York City. That's how we talk in Arizona. Walk away, man. Walk away, man. I don't have to kill you in front of this robot named Otis. You better walk away. That's right. The others have returned as well. What a pleasant, lively day this has become. I dared to think I'd won this time, but turns out you were already off doing another task. We've got the requested vegetables, along with a few extra bits. I have to say, all this running around's made me hungry. Otis says you have electrope for me? Here you go. Enjoy. Wow, you found a lot. I liked it better when he sounded like a little. Let's see. This one creates wind, this one for water. You can tell just like that, I'm impressed. clever, isn't he? I'll bet he gets it from his father. Ah, that's it! This converts to fire! Wah! It's absorbed lots of lightning, so we should be able to kindle this flame easily. Thank you, Little. Thanks to your kind assistance, we have everything we need for our riposta. You have done your part, and now I shall do mine. I bid you relax, my friends. The meal will soon be served. Wah. This is the kind of things families do, Gulool. We have meals together and talk about what's on our minds. So you ate with your father? Yes, with them and my brothers. It was mostly the head of Resolve and I doing the talking, though. Kona, the head of Reason, occasionally joined in, and Zoraal spoke and he was spoken to. You said you have two papas? Does that mean one is yours and the other is my father's? No. Both are our father's. He's what people call a blessed sibling, a Mamulja with two heads. Zoraal is his true-born child, while Kona and I were adopted and don't share the same blood. But that doesn't make us any less family. What matters is that our hearts are connected. The head of Resolve taught me that. Family? Do you have someone like that too? A person you think is family, even though you don't share the same blood? That's a good question. What about you? Yes, fantastic question, Alice. I do, and they're very dear to me. I'd like to meet them one day. Oh, gosh. So, Gulool, I'm hoping that we could be family, you and I. Won't you tell me about yourself? You really want to know about me? I do. I want to know all about you. The things you love, the things you hate, anything and everything. I want to know all about you too. That reminds me, we were hoping to hear your story too, Otis. As you wish. Be forewarned that mine is a tale that will be long in recounting. Oh, I'm hoping. It was before lightning had altered the world that I was appointed Lord Captain of the Royal Knights. We're talking hundreds of years prior to the calamity, right? Indeed. Earlier still, when I assumed this mechanical form, 454 years ago, to be precise. Then you used to be a normal person? Oh, yes. I was once flesh and blood like you, and proudly served as a knight of Alexandria. So, rather than a machine that behaves like a person, you are an actual person? How is that possible? 'Tis only natural that you are confused. Hear my tale to the end, and all shall become clear. The The foremost duty of the Royal Knights was to protect the royal family. In my time, that was their Majesties the King and Queen, and their only child, Her Highness, the Princess, who is 100% Sphene, by the way. Unless it's Garnet, in which case, awesome. Which, by the way, Garnet, Sphene, they're all stones. By the end, every nation of our star was embroiled in some manner of conflict over Electrope. Thus was our kingdom drawn into war with its neighbor. That war was the catalyst for the great calamity that altered the environment. Countless countrymen lost their lives amidst the chaos, the king and queen among them. For a blessing, we were able to protect the princess, who then rose to the occasion and brought hope to her people in those trying times. So kind-hearted was our young queen that, at her behest, we even took in refugees from the enemy nation. But sadly, her reign was cut short. Like many others, her body had been ravaged by lightning, and one day she collapsed and passed away. How tragic. I absolutely can't wait for him to say the name. Nary was a citizen whose eyes remained dry, and many a moon was spent constructing a great tomb worthy of her memory. Yet, I clung to hope still, for Her Majesty was on her deathbed. The kingdom's finest, for while she was under, scientists had successfully extracted her soul. Did we hear that right? Extracted her soul? Our flesh may wither and die, but so long as we are remembered, we may live on. This age-old belief had always comforted our people, but as casualties mounted in the wake of the calamity, we sought to make it into a reality through the power of Electrope. In time, we succeeded in developing the means to preserve the soul, and it was used to spare the Queen eternal death. Yet, it wasn't enough to simply prevent the soul's departure, for the ultimate goal was to recreate a person as they were in life, and this required that their memories be further extracted from the soul. How very Graha of you. It took many more years of research to make this possible, by which time I had become a gray old man. With my days numbered, I did not hesitate to volunteer myself as a test subject for the procedure. So it was that I attained this vessel. If you're wondering why it looks like a Marmouja kind of, don't question that shit. And by successful rebirth, I paved the way for those who were recreated from the memories of the departed. The Endless, they are called. If your tale is true, then the queen that your people brought back to life Oh, so you know Her Majesty as well. My description of her boundless kindness must have paled in comparison to what you no doubt felt in her presence. I haven't met her myself, I confess, not since assuming my current form. Wouldn't want to frighten the living daylights out of her. Ha 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 ha! That shit's hilarious, right? And not at all creepy. Does that does this mean the Queen of Alexandria isn't actually a person like you and me? Otis has told me the tale before. I've seen my queen from afar many times, but have not the courage to approach her. This isn't out of cowardice, mind you, but rather concern. Yes, concern that I would cause Her Majesty undue stress. We need to find you like a Beatrix bot. The Endless. So all this time Sphene wasn't alive? She lives, yet she does not. 'Tis admittedly a difficult distinction to make. Having inherited the memories of a departed soul, and Endless feels, thinks, and acts precisely as a person would. In that sense, I believe they are alive. The Alexandrians know about this, right? It can't have gone unnoticed that Sphene is perpetually youthful. No one really knows about the Endless. People who wear regulators don't even think about death. Everyone sees the Queen doesn't change, but they just accept it. To them, it's just who she is. Are the Endless apart from yourselves? Are the people at Everkeep Endless too? I kind of want to know both, but I feel like they're both going to lead to the same thing. You know what I mean? This is one of those, like, they both lead to the same. Well, there should be many Endless as those who have. Well, there should be as many Endless as those who have died. I believe they are limited in where they can exist. Queen Sphene is unique in her ability to appear before you. Strictly speaking, I myself am not an Endless. They are created using memories extracted from a soul, but my entire soul was placed inside a machine. Being inside a machine makes you different? How? While I do not understand the finer points, my life is bound to this vessel. If it breaks down, then it would be over for me, much like being a being of flesh and blood. Hardly an Endless, unchanging life, I'm sure you would agree. An endless, unchanging life? I can't help but be reminded of the ear. Did Kafkiwa and the others know about this? Considering their extensive intelligence gathering, I'd be surprised if they didn't. For now, let's share what we've learned with Kryl and Raha. I can't help but have misgivings about this. Meanwhile, we're getting a meanwhile. Uh-oh.
Nahe, is that you?
Good gods, Ellen Nespia! It's been too long, my friend. Where have you been all these years? What have you been doing with yourself? Hold on. They say Queen Sphene has guests from outside the barrier. That's you, I gather?
It seems so. I'm looking for my mother. Do you know where she is?
Your mother? Sorry, but what was she like again?
What? It's Kafkiwa. You know, the one who was too adventurous by half? Who journeyed with the Dawn Servant?
It's not ringing any bells.
You can't be serious. Ours was a tiny little village. Surely you remember her.
I really don't. It's all a blank.
Is anyone else here from the village?
Hey!
Huh? Elenespia?
I'm looking for Kafkiwa. Where is she?
What's this all of a sudden? Who's Kafkiwa?
This cannot be. The memories of the departed are taken away.
I'm feeling very full of myself right now.
No.
Where are you? The others will be here soon, so hurry back, won't you?
She's literally in. That's why the last zone. We're literally going into the. We're going into the cloud.
Do you hear me?
And she's in there.
Something, would you?
Oh my god. Let's go. This is about to be bonkers cuckoo town bananas. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Also, I got a new hat. What's this look like? Oh, what the hell is this? What? Beep boop 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 beep boop 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 beep. Well, I gotta keep it open for cutscenes. Future boy. Oh, hey, I know you. As many endless as those who have died. So where are they? And how have they been living up until now? In the cloud. The endless they keep them alive in the cloud, yo. I'm telling you. It is Westworld Season 2. How? How are we here? It's Westworld Season 2, dog. Somehow we're still here. Somehow we're still here. Somehow I wasn't wrong. Even though I was wrong, I wasn't wrong. Even though I wasn't wrong, somehow I wasn't wrong. And frankly, that's all I need. That's all I need. We'll have to ask Kafkiwa, what she knows. And if she's been hiding things from us, we need to know why. Why are you all making those serious faces? I still don't know where you came from, kid. And part of me thinks you still could be a clone, but whatever. Although the mood has become a tad subdued at the end, I thoroughly enjoyed our repast together. We did too, Otis. To hear about the Endless was something of a shock, but we likewise enjoyed your company. Above all, I'm glad that you and I could talk, Gulool. We're going to get along great. I just know it. You think so? I'm happy for you, my boy. Now then, I presume you will be returning to Everkeep. Permit me to accompany you at least a part of the way. About Sphene. It doesn't matter to me if she's an Endless, whether she's alive like you and me or not. I've seen enough to know that she has a good heart. What worries me is the burden she bears. We still don't know what it is. I do. I expect there are things she can't tell us. Not with Zoraal watching. But at the very least, I'd like to know what the endless are to her. Sorry. I didn't mean to delay us. I just felt the urge to share my thoughts with you. Oh, on the way back? Let's make a quick stop at the Drift Downs. I want to tell Tapu how it went. I'm getting the feeling, potentially, that Tessa is going to trade me something. This is what I was feeling. I was feeling this. It was a feeling I had. 1 mesquite juice. 1 driftwood catfish pie. Sure. All right. Well, I give you 2 roast ronique. All right. Here's my theory. Sphene is protecting the people of her world, and she will do anything to save them and prevent them from dying. And in doing so, she has created, much like I said earlier, because it's like a, one of those robot things where she created a Westworld Season 2 world for them, and she will do anything to keep them alive. And in doing so, it probably means soul harvesting. And I'm not sure how it works. I don't know the technical shit there, but the souls matter. They matter. They mean something. And the thing is, Zoraal, if Wuklamot destroys Zoraal or destroys their world, she loses her people. Or perhaps Zoraal has said, "Yo, if you help them, I'm gonna break your servers or some shit." You know what I mean? And she's like, "Well, I've got no choice but to help now, because if I don't, this asshole is gonna kill my people." And so she's forced to do it. That's the good version. The version I like is she's definitely behind it all. She's evil. I want an evil character who's just evil to be evil. But it's Final Fantasy XIV, so she's gonna be like, "It's not what I wanted. I just wanted to be a good person, and this mean man ruined it for me." The problem is, none of that makes sense with the unless the person he talked to at the beginning was Sphene being like, "Hey, I can grant you whatever you want," and he was like, "Oh, really?" And she thought it was like everlasting life and peace, and he was like, no, bitch, I want murder." She was like, "Well, that's not what I want." He's like, "Too late. King of the castle. And she was like, "Okay, I guess." Either way, this whole thing hinges on the fact that she's trying to keep her people alive because she has, what the hell did her thing say earlier? Eternal service? She's designed to keep her people alive. In fact, the reason why we're going to enter inside the cloud is, like I said earlier, she is not actually that bot. She's inside the cloud, and that's like very much like Erenville's mom. She is transmitting herself to that from the cloud. Bing, bang, boom. And that's why the final zone is going to be the cloud. I can't show all my work because I don't know how the writers are going to fit this together in a way, but I know I'm right. I know I figured it out. Carol! There is no Pepe Sylvia. Uh-oh. He who... What? What these? All right. Nice. Now, here's a face I haven't seen around these parts before. Can I borrow you for a moment of your time? You see, a member of our group has been making frequent trips up the hill to the graveyard. I suspect there's a problem, but he doesn't seem willing to talk about it. Not to us, anyway. A stranger willing to lend a friendly ear, however, may convince him to open up. It was not too much to ask. Will you travel out to the name slates? Sure. Ah, perfect. He's in the area I haven't been to. That's what I was hoping for. Yeah, right now, if anyone, I would say that a lot of the complaints are probably going to be... Here's two things I can imagine. One, I didn't understand it. The story made no sense, in which case I would just say you should have read. But more importantly, I think people are going to be like, this isn't my story. This is Lamont's story, and I don't like that, which is a valid criticism. I can agree with that I think it's a valid criticism. Do I agree with it as a criticism? Not really, because I feel like this is the only way this story can continue is if you weren't, like, we came to the new world. I feel like every one of these problems we could have solved. Like, I'm waiting for them to be like, unleash us. Because every problem we could have solved 60 hours ago. And I feel like the only way they can continue the story with the power level that we're at is by having the focus be someone else, and we're just kind of along for the ride. Otherwise, we would literally be, the game would be over. It would be a patch, not a full expansion. Like, it just, yeah. If we were depowered, I would hate that. If for some reason we lost all of our powers, I'd be like, I hate that trope. So what they did is they went with the only solution that made sense, I think, which is, for right now, we are just along for the ride. Eventually, we will find an enemy that is too powerful for us, and we will be like, all right, let's do this shit again. And that will happen. This isn't like the end of the game, but, you know. Tucked away in a remote corner of Yasalani, this small cemetery is a relic of earlier times. Now that the wearing of regulators has become commonplace, the culture of digging graves has largely been forgotten, and tombstones carved with the names on the deceased considered an odd and an antiquated custom. The thing is I understand preference and what you like in your game, and if you loved, like, I think it's the same reason why people didn't like Stormblood all that much. Stormblood is great. Stormblood's fun. It's just Lisa's story. We're just along for the ride. It becomes our story when Xenos is like, I choose you over Lisa. I don't give a shit about anybody else. I want you. And then it becomes us. And then after that point, it's us for the next two expansions. But I feel like A Realm Reborn wasn't necessarily about us. And, Heaven's Ward wasn't necessarily about us. We were struggling to survive, but Heaven's Ward had a lot of characters and everyone was kind of like an equal part of that story. It wasn't until later that it really becomes about us. Stormblood was 100% about us. The world hinged on us. And of course, Endwalker, it hinged on us as well, right? I think this is just a refresh. And I would assume we'll get back. If you're like I love an us, like I want it to be about me, I would assume it's going to happen again. It's just a different story right now. I must admit, this is not the sort of place one expects to make idle conversation with strangers. Are you one of those travelers from beyond the barrier everyone's talking about? That explains why I haven't seen you around. Let me ask you something, outsider. Have you ever visited a grave to pay respects? Once or twice. Honoring the dead is a common aspect of many cultures, I suppose. In that case, perhaps you could help me with something? Take a stroll around here, and if you happen to spot any particularly grimy gravestones, ask that you wipe them off. It's a lot of work for one man alone, so your assistance would mean a great deal to me. Grimy gravestones. That's grimy. So yeah, I can see why this would be divisive. Look, if I come out of this and I see that everyone loved this expansion, I will be mind blown. Like, I will, if I see the consensus is like, this was great, I'm gonna be like, whoa! You surprised me, community. You surprised me. But I have a strong suspicion. If I'm feeling this way, that I feel like this could be divisive, then I feel like it is. You know what I mean? Those gravestones look much better now, thanks to you. But perhaps I should say name slates. Too bad the names are all written in Alexandrian. I can't make heads or tails of them. You know about the regulators people wear these days? Whenever someone dies, every last memory of their existence is erased. As an unfortunate consequence, this graveyard has been all but abandoned. But I'm going to fix that. What else am I to do? Stand idly by and let the headstones be lost to time? No. If no one else will give a damn, then it'll have to be me. In Tural, I was taught to honor the dead. But here I am, the minority. Most seem content to forget and entrust their memories to the cloud. I feel like that is like the most pointed line of dialogue this entire game. Like, that's why I can't talk about it with the others. They wouldn't understand. Not like you do. Thanks again, stranger. The only thing missing from this expansion is an on-the-nose moment of like, little JC goes to a concert, and while at the concert, everyone has their phone out, and they're saving the memory, but like, are they experiencing the memory? I never attuned to that? Oh, Jesse Lewis, you goober. Okay, well, I mean, that's the thing that occurred. I will say, mechanically and musically, visually, this expansion is incredible. Like, you can dislike the story or characters or whatever all you want, but mechanically, musically, visually, this expansion's awesome. And I will die on that hill. Yes. Excuse me, do you have a moment? If you're headed south, I would ask a favor. My friend, son of a bitch. All right, how far south are we going? Okay, not that far south. Oh, I just saw this happen. Okay, well. Here we go. And then he's there. Now this is fascinating, succulent. Its development is clearly abnormal. Proof, perhaps, that this species has adapted to a new environment over time. Ah, hello there, stranger. What are you doing out here? For that matter, what am I doing out here? Did I get distracted and wander on a safe zone again? Yumpa's probably worried sick about me. I'll have to thank her for sending you. First, we need to hurry back. All right, so I'm escorting you. Cool. Don't worry, apparently I have a whole team here. Uh-oh. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, there he goes. Off he goes. Come on, dude. Capybara. Ah, you're back. Did you find my friend or... What? Well, I guess he was still too far back. Cool. All right. Welcome back. Glad to see you both in one piece. Forgive me, up ya. I was so focused on the plants, I nearly wandered head first. Great. Anyway, thanks again, friend. Have flying. There he goes, wandering off. Here you go, have flying. I said have flying. I know, it's not safe out here. No, I'm aware. You can fly right now. Gods, but that yam stew was good. Ah, so you've returned. Were you able to find Gulool? We were, thanks to you. All's well with the boy. I'm relieved to hear that. And to know that he has family worries, who worries for him? Gulool too must be glad. I hope so. I'm not, I'll try not to rush or force anything, though. It's, for him to decide what I am to him. My, what a this bitch. My, what a pleasant surprise it is to meet you in these parts. Sphene, what are you doing here? Visiting my people. Are you doing the same, perchance? I suppose we are, yes. I still don't trust her. I still don't trust her. Listen, there's something we'd like to talk about. Could we have a word in private? I love how I'm like, I don't trust her, and everyone's like, but she's cute though. If anything, that makes me trust her even less. So, you know about the Endless. While we may not discuss it openly, my people will have surely noticed that I haven't changed for hundreds of years. I have made no attempt to conceal my nature. If I may ask, though, what was it that who was it that told you about the Endless? Only a few should be familiar with the concept. I'm afraid I can't say. I bear no ill will towards this mystery individual, lest that be a concern. I'm merely curious. I'm still not sure that one guy lived. Tell me, Sphene, you care for your people, that much is plain, and I assume you care for the Endless too. Earlier in Everkeep, there was something you wanted to tell us. Was it to do with them? The Endless are as dear to me as living citizens. They are as much my family. But they can only be sustained by meeting certain exacting requirements. Thus far, we managed to do so. But should more people die, I fear we'll be pushing beyond our limit. Their preservation demands vast amounts of energy. Energy? I don't understand the workings of it at all, but is there something we can do to help? would you be willing to become Alexandrian citizens? You know, this feels like one of those, like, that short story, The Lottery. Like, it feels along those lines, where it's like, if you become a citizen, like, do you think the citizens, this feels like one of those sacrifice things. Like, in order to keep the Endless alive, the living are sacrificed to them, like their souls and shit, dude. Like, she has to have living people to keep the servers alive, right? She has to have employees to work the servers, but she needs souls to you know what I mean? Like, girl got to keep the servers active. She needs IT specialists, but the real product is she's trying to keep all these people alive inside the machine. The island. Oh, that's a good one. The island. Yeah. What? I have my nation, my people to protect. I can't just become Alexandrian. Indeed. No, alright. Look, to everyone in the chat who says that I'm too hard on Sphene. Never in the history of cinematography has a good guy ever got this shot. Never once has this shot been like the good guy shot. Good guys, they always have this angle. Never once has there been a mouth chin shot. It has not happened. Until now. First you tell us to make peace, then you tell us to go home. What exactly is that you want? The same as you, of course. To protect my people. Is that something only Zoraal can do? Yo, tell us more about the energy the Endless need. It's definitely souls. It's 100% souls. It's not lightning, otherwise they'd be fine. That I cannot say. I do not ask you to understand or like me, but I wish. I wish we had been born on the same side of it. Hey, what do you mean by that? Wait, Sphene? Little JC's like, Damn it. Well, I think we kept everyone waiting long enough. Let's continue on to Everkeep. And let's not tell Otis about our conversation with Sphene. I don't want to risk causing him pain. You know what, Lamont? For being my apprentice in coolness, you're doing a lot of Urianger-ing right now, and honestly, where'd you get that from? You didn't get it from me. Alright, let's go over here and get this. Bro, you were her apprentice? No. I'm Lamont's mentor. I've guided her to becoming a better person. Did you not play this expansion? Okay. Thank you, Varys! No. Little JC has been patient. If Lamont would just say the word and be like, I can't do this anymore. I'm so bad at this. I tried to be nice to everyone, but some people are right assholes. If only you could help me. Little JC would be like, say the magic words. She'd be like, please. And then game over. The expansion would end. The expansion would end. We'd be done. It'd be like, see you in 7.1. Shit would be finished. Shit would be done. Auntie knows best. Oh, Shallow, what am I gonna do with you? I keep telling you to take a hunter with you when you leave town. Well, if it isn't Her Majesty's guest. Did you enjoy your tour of eBay's Halo? Sure, yeah, it was great, sure. You know, I could really use some of your talents right about now. The woman in charge of the very farm just left in the wilderness. Okay, sure. Yeah, I'll go make sure she's all right. And not just because I want flying. Oh, what a relief! You're looking for a young Chitona by the name of Shaloki. Then what's this one? Dorian? Pardon me, adventurer, but might I be able to trouble you to lend me your aid? I found myself in a rather troublesome predicament. Earlier today, we were sent a soldier and asked to test out its improved combat functionality. Anyway, go beat it up and come back and get more flying. I will do so. Oh, they're both conveniently close together. Lovely, lovely. Marty. When you walk away, you don't hear me say, please, oh baby, don't go. Simple and clean is the way that this song's making me feel tonight. I made that jump somehow. Blessed be the jumpers, for they can jump anything. Be it corn, or rocks, or sometimes enemies. Oh, I don't feel like I should fight that guy. Get smoked, dummy! Sup? You saved my life. For a moment there, I thought I had to use my regulator. Now I somehow doubt an adventurer like you just so happened to be passing through. That researcher sent you to find me, didn't he? I better head back so you can get flying. Thanks, pal. Ah, gods be good. That was the last of my soul cells. Could really have died there. Thanks for your help, by the way. So, what brings you out here to the middle of nowhere? What? Aunt Nepte sent you after me? That makes two people who just saved my life then. Would you mind coming with me to see her so I can give you flying? Oh, damn. The Superion is giving me... Or it's the Super Ion, which is just as good. Giving Little JC dialogue, unleash Little JC. Obviously, he sounds like this.
You no longer need to sacrifice for your people. You no longer have to bear the weight of the Dawn Servant. I'll take care of everything.
And then he murders everyone. The end. The end. That's it. Let me have this. I just want the game to let me have this. More than anything in the world, I just want the game to be like, you've earned this. I need a moment where the bad guy's like, you can't beat me. I'm the toughest guy there is. And I'm like, I've brought friends. The end. Dorian. Oh, that's really good work you just did there. Thanks for the help. Here's flying. Welcome back, dear. I can't thank you enough for rescuing this poor, reckless fool of a girl. You're not a child anymore, Shallow, at your age. Now, what do you say to the kind stranger who saved your life? I don't know, he's cute. I'd probably date him if he had one of those head thingies. And then little JC would be like, ma'am, there's only one woman for me. And she's a tall drink of badassness. I want to climb her like Mount Everest. I want to plant my flag in the top. And it's going to have a smiling little JC face on that flag. There's only one woman for little JC. Who? Come on. There's only one woman in this entire game. All other women are inferior in this game. Merlweb Blofson, the one true lady. The strongest, best woman in this entire game. All the women, inferior. Inferior. Admiral Hottie, Stone Cold babe. Stone Cold babe. To tell the truth, I'm still learning how everything works. I used to be an electrope engineer, but for some reason the government reassigned me. Interesting. And I'm Nakente, the farmer's coin keeper, or resident nag, depending on who you ask. I'll be your name, Hero. I'm little JC, Stone Cold Badass. Little rolls off the tongue, doesn't it? Damn right. That's the name you best not forget, Shallow. You'd be dead were it not for him. Now, why in the world would you leave the safety outskirts all by yourself? That's a great question. That really no getting anything past you, is there? Fine, I'll explain. But you have to promise to keep it a secret for now, all right? What are we getting here? The truth is, I noticed that the farm's harvest has been shrinking year over year. And I can't for the life of me figure out why. I can! You live in a storm world. Staff are all doing great work, and as a former engineer, I can say for certain the equipment is all in proper working order. I've even checked the pylons, and readout's totally normal. But I know there's a problem, and the longer we wait, the worse it'll get. In a few years, the crops may stop growing entirely. Something has to be done. Well, it sounds serious. So I appreciate that you're taking initiative to solve it, but I worry about you, Shallow. I can't have you putting your life in danger. Little, are you willing to help her? Oh, yeah, totally. Yeah, no, I totally would. Yeah, no, I will. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, no, Girl, I'm gonna help you. Come on. I don't have to think about this. Of course I'm gonna help you. Yeah, no, come on. You can count on me. Little JC, that's why I'm here, to help everyone. Yeah, of course. Of course. Yeah, we'll fix those vegetables for you. Don't worry. Well, yeah, of course we will. Yeah, of course. Of course I'm gonna help. Of course I'm gonna help you. Come on now, look at that. I'm definitely gonna help. This is a quest I intend to do. I'm just gonna... just come this way and... run, little JC. Get the hell out of here. You got flying. I don't even need these people. Let's go. Eating together was fun. I hope we can do it again. A lot has happened, but the important thing is Gulool is safe and well. Kafkiwa has been worried, so let's hurry back. I've gone ahead and apologized for us.
Why don't you come with us? You might get to see Sphene.
Tis a magnanimous and much appreciated offer, but I must decline. A part of me longs for an audience with Her Majesty, it is true. Yet, though it be in my previous life, I failed to protect my queen.
Ah, I see.
I couldn't bear to show my face before her. And such an uncomely one besides.
I don't know, it's pretty cute. You got a little Vivi thing going on there.
All right. If that's how you feel, we won't force you. But rest assured, we'll visit with Gulool, and we hope you'll cook for us again.
It would be my pleasure. You are welcome to bring other comrades should you so desire. The more the merrier.
I've been looking all over for you.
Oh shit, is it going down now?
Nostalgia, was it? What's the matter?
It's Zoraal. He marches to Vanguard.
So he's done waiting. But why weren't we alerted sooner?
I mean, she was looking all over for us.
Our transmissions are being jammed. The lookouts couldn't get through to us. Wayakwe is at Vanguard too, but I can't reach her. What are we to do?
Say it.
Stay calm. Kafkiwa has yet to be alerted, yes? Take her to the back room as fast as you can.
There's not. What are we gonna do? Ugh, I'm right here. I'm literally right here. You're like, little JC, you gotta go stop them. I'm right here.
Our link pearls may still work. I'll try contacting those in Tural.
Otis, I need you to keep Gulool safe.
You needn't ask.
I want to go with you.
No, you don't, kid.
Absolutely not. A battle's no place for you.
Gulool, the people of the outskirts must be evacuated. For this crucial task, I require your assistance. Remember, when battle is at hand, anything can happen. Caution is as valuable as any blade.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Otis coming through. Strong.
I managed to get hold of Alphano. He'll inform Kona.
Good. How's the situation in Tulichola?
There's nothing to worry about, or so my brother assured me. With such short notice, though, I doubt they'll be fully prepared.
They'll be ready, I'm sure of it. The vow of reason is not to be underestimated. I'm coming, Zoraal, and we will finish this once and for all.
Like... Look, I understand. I understand. I just want them to unleash me on them because, like, I get it. If they really did, Sid would show up with a fleet of airships. We'd have the Sharlians with our giant spaceship. All the the airships of the villains would not matter, you know? It wouldn't matter. So I understand. But also, like, we could do that, though. We could do that, though. Just stop doing this to yourself. I know. Well, look, I know, but I also want it so badly. All right. We'll let go of it. I'll let go of it. I won't consider it anymore. Look, Lamont's going to save the day. I'll just zip it and let it go. Lamont, she's right. Let's have faith in everyone and do what we can. This is the moment of truth. We have to hold Zoraal here. And I know exactly how to do it. Do I have these dies? Search. I have that. I have that for some reason. And I have that. Okay, money it is. Pause speaking. What? Oh shit. Okay, yeah. Let's go. Set aside sufficient time. Yeah. Oh, okay. Before we get going, I have a request to make of you. When we confront Zoraal, you let me face him alone. You know, look, I've already given up. Do your thing. Do your thing, girl. I'm already... What? No, that's far too dangerous. Why put yourself at such a risk if we don't have to? We have two priorities. The first is to hold Zoraal within the dome and protect Tural. The second is to free Waki if she's been captured. To make sure we succeed, I need to play the worthy foe for Zoraal. If I come at him with help, he'll likely lose interest and proceed with his attack on the city. That's why it needs to be a duel. Even if Tural is better prepared this time, it's true that it would be best to avoid another battle. And failing that, we might at least weaken Zoraal. Rest assured, I'm not going to do this without a strategy. Our time in the dome has given us invaluable insight into Alexandria culture. The use of regulators for one, secret to Zoraal's strength. Then you mean to... That's right. If I destroy his regulator, he'll be unable to draw upon souls. We'll see how much he wants to duel after that. So, will you leave Zoraal to me? Look, I mean, I don't want to, but Lil JC is a friend if anything. I believe in you. Thank you, Little. It's true, this is your fight, and how you choose to handle it is your decision. But if we see you struggling, or Zoraal attempts to call upon his minions, we will come to your aid. Fair enough. Knowing you'll be there, I can give it my all, even. Together with Kona, I'll keep Tural safe. little JC. Zipped away.
Zoraal!
Hello.
You disappoint me, Uklamat. We are foes, yet you had my admiration for defeating Father and claiming the throne. But instead of coming for me, you gallivant with the resistance. Do I intimidate you?
I am here, brother. I did not run, nor hide. I have come to kill you. Let her go. Your quarrel is with me.
And will you settle it one-on-one, or call upon all and sundry yet again? Not that it would make any difference.
No. Like Papa did, I'll face you alone.
Really? You believe you stand a chance? Have you forgotten how it ended with Father?
I remember you couldn't win without relying on other people's souls. Alone, I may be weak, but so are you.
So be it. Do not regret your decision. Release her.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I thought I was done for.
You don't.
Ooh! I thought for sure he was going to take that girl out. I was like, ooh!
Had you let her die, you could have dealt me a telling blow. Your compassion will be the end of you.
I'm not letting anyone else die. And you will never surpass Papa.
But I have. With these very hands, I slew him.
His body may be gone, but his spirit lives on in us.
The Yokui's delusion is catching, I see.
It's no delusion. Papa's love for Tulihiola gives me strength even now. Ah! Come, let's get this over with. For my people and Sphene's.
How gullible you are! All of this is Sphene's doing. Her objective is to harvest all life outside the barrier. Our interests happen to align, hence our alliance.
Liar! Sphene would never do that!
The King of Resolve speaks the truth.
I want all y'all in chat who are like, she's good, to silence yourselves. F this lady!
How did she...
The attack on Tural was no less my desire than Zoralja's.
You said you wanted none of this. It was a farce from the very start.
Yes, I used you.
So it was all just a lie then? What you said about loving your people as family?
That's true.
About wanting to see them smile?
I think she's one of those I'll do anything for them, even if it means killing your entire world kind of types. Look, I've dealt with them before. I have a history with them.
I do this for them.
Yup.
For what it's worth, I'm sorry I deceived you, but I had no choice. If I'm to save my people, I must take the lives of yours.
Right, no. Did I just realize just now that Waklamot has gone through all of the last 10 years in one expansion? Is that what I'm supposed to get out of this? That we, as the mentor for Waklamot, guided Waklamot through the last, from a Realm Reborn to Shadowbringers. We were like, hold up now. And Waklamot is having their Emmett Selk moment right now, and she's like, oh shit, and we're just like, yeah.
Behold, Waklamot, the benevolent Queen Sphene.
Knew that was gonna happen.
An illusion that orchestrated a massacre.
Yup. Knew that was gonna happen.
Endless, or machine, or whatever you are now, you bear the memories of the person you once were. You should still have a heart. When you speak of slaughtering my people, do you feel nothing?
Right. And she's gonna watch this. Oh, I thought it was gonna flash to Emmett Selk for a minute. I thought it was gonna be like, I've been there. I honestly thought it was gonna flash, like, damn.
Nothing is dearer to me than my people. It matters not whether they are living or endless. As queen, I will do anything to protect them.
Which is why she asked if we wanted to become Alexandrian. She was trying to save us from this, right? She was like, do you want to become Alexandrian? She was like, if you do, that means I don't have to hurt you. But she does now, because we're not.
If it were you, could you have found another way? With your strength, could you have held fast to that which is dear without sacrifice?
Trailer. Right.
What exactly do you seek to do? What are you protecting your people from?
You waste your words. There is no turning back.
Right. She just doesn't want them to die. She's trying to protect them from death, and so she's literally harvesting, like, it's all there. It's clicked for me. You don't even need to say it, dude. Oh, shit! Oh, damn! You okay, girl?
Is this the strength that the love of Tural lends you? A weak ruler walks a path of ruin. Tell me, which of us is worthy of their throne?
I already know. It will never be you! As long as you think only of yourself, you'll never be worthy. You'll never surpass Father or me. can't rely on souls anymore. It's over.
Don't think you've won yet. Oh no, far from it. Give the order to the fleet. Raise Tural to the ground and harvest every last soul!
You know what I realized this is? I saw a lot of people in chat saying what this reminded them of story-wise, but I realized this is Jupiter Ascending. It's Jupiter Ascending. This is the plot of Jupiter Ascending. And the only thing missing is little JC riding through the sky on rollerblades. This guy, Eddie Ren made.
It is over for Tural. Your works, your people, all will be ash before the day is done.
Don't tell me you've forgotten. I'm not the only Dawn's servant.
What? Are we about to get a really cool scene? What is about to happen here? Go, speeder bike guy. Where would they send this to? Go, speeder bike gang. It's kind of goofy. Go, speeder bikes.
They're coming.
Well, come on then, you 10 bastards.
It's cowboys versus aliens? This expansion has it all.
If I what? I'd say you're enjoying yourself.
I'm Head Zoraal. Nothing gets a hunter's blood pumping like a little danger.
Well now, it seems we have that in common. I haven't felt this alive in a good while.
Do you think it's because she knows she's about to destroy all these dudes and it will be super easy?
The spirit. We promised Valkona we deliver him a mountain of scrap, and I'm not about to let these hollow men make a liar out of me.
Get him, Zell. Oh shit! They all dead! They all dead! They all dead now!
Hey, kid,
every last...
The ones below are yours.
Every last one is dead.
You got it.
Yeah, dude, Zoraal just fucked up.
Wait, what do you mean below? Don't see that every day.
Dads, let's go.
hardly sporting, and this despite our best efforts to thin the enemy ranks. While it's not quite what we had planned, I'm glad we chose to remain in Tural.
As am I. 'Twas an unexpected but welcome opportunity to join in the defense of this realm.
And to his credit, Kona did ask very nicely. Still, it's a pity his brother had to delay our pleasure jaunt. But business always comes first.
Come no closer, you bastards!
That was a near thing. Are you all right?
You...
Save your life. Yes, I know. Don't squander
I'm trying really hard right now to be a good guy. It's new for me.
I never thought you, of all people, would come to my rescue. Pakul Chacha. Thank you.
Oh, still rings odd in my ears. The thank yous. But I could get used to it.
All right, they're very fun.
Right, we're not done yet.
We're holding our own against their infantry. But what of that monstrosity and its escort? If they start bombarding us with cannon fire, we'll have no means of fighting back.
Worry not. We have a countermeasure.
Go on.
Bleeding dragon!
What in the navigator's name is it doing here?
Tural has entered into an alliance with Rads at Khan. A wise and timely decision on Valkona's part.
Oh, it's his sister.
Right in the nick. Tural shall never forget this debt.
Roar!
We will hold out, Lamachi. So keep your eyes forward, and do what only you can do.
That was great.
Finish this, and return home.
That was great. That was great. They made the phone call. You're right. They did.
Report from the fleet. The enemy has offered unexpected resistance. We've been forced to withdraw.
Useless. All of you.
Stop!
Your Majesty.
Enough of this! Enough! You swore you wouldn't harm my people!
Out of my way!
Have you gone mad?
When the army fails in its duty, it is the charge of the King of Resolve to clean up its mess. To achieve victory by any means necessary. Zoraal to Everkeep. Initiate Code Blood.
Code Blood?
Execute all civilians and commandeer their souls.
What?
No!
Damn you!
Stop! Please, Father, stop!
Gulool, I told you not to come!
Gulool.
You must flee, Gulool. It isn't safe.
I'm not going anywhere! I have to stop my father!
Oh, don't make me do it.
Not your father.
Let him go!
Using a child as a shield. Have you no shame?
Release him at once, or you shall answer to me!
Pitiful relic. Kneel before your king.
Otis? What's wrong?
Find me at the top of Everkeep. There, we will determine who is fit to rule.
I must protect them.
All right. First off, one, that scene was amazing. All that I loved. We phoned it in. It wasn't necessarily little JC doing it, which I think is an interesting choice, but it was everything I wanted. I got everything I wanted. If anything, it 100% showed the power scaling that me and my friends would destroy this place if given the chance. The bad guy is a little bitch compared to us. But more importantly, Ventus Vero on YouTube chat just said, quick, someone, what happens next in Jupiter Ascending? And that's really fucking funny. What happens next in Jupiter Ascending? Boy, oh boy, would you like to know? We actually end up fighting, I believe, in the rings of Saturn against a lizard man. I'm pretty sure that's what happens. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you fight in the rings of Saturn against a lizard man. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. The Lycanton commander with his rollerblade skates goes to stop Eddie Redmayne, but Eddie Redmayne's #1 commander, right? Eddie Redmayne's like, I talk like this the entire movie. And his #1 commander is a giant winged lizard man, and you fight a lizard man. You fight a winged lizard man in the rings of Saturn, I think. Oh no, maybe it's in Jupiter itself. It's like in a gas giant. It might be in Jupiter itself. I don't remember. But then the building collapses around you. It happens. You fight a lizard man. You think I'm joking? It happens. Did Jupiter ascend? Jupiter was the name of Mila Kunis. That's her character. And she was ascending to the throne of Universe God, of Universe Queen. Queen of the Universe. That's the plot of the movie. And Eddie Redmayne is related to her in a way that I will not spoil. And he doesn't want that to happen. And Eddie Redmayne's a bad guy. And so then the Lycanton commander, what's his name? What's Channing Tatum's name in that movie? All the names of that movie are insane. Jupiter Ascending. Here are the names of the characters in the movie. The cast. Channing Tatum plays the genetically engineered Lycanton half-human, half-canine soldier named Kane Wise. Mila Kunis plays Jupiter Jones. Sean Bean plays a half-human, half-honeybee named Stinger Apini. Eddie Redmayne plays Balaam Abraxas, first primary of the House of Abraxas and the eldest of the 3 Abraxic siblings. Edward Hogg plays Chicanery Knight. These names are amazing. Nika Amuka Bird plays Diomika Singh. There's Gemma Chatterjee. Maximilian Jones, Maledictes, Familis, the half-human, half-deer. Yeah, there's all sorts of good ones in here. All sorts of good ones. And if you're saying, Jesse, this makes no sense, what is this movie? One of the best movies ever made. I don't care what anyone says. It's so bad, it's incredibly enjoyable. It is one of the stupidest. You know who made the movie? I must stress to you. The Wachowskis made this movie. That was supposed to be their follow-up to The Matrix and their new Star Wars trilogy. And let me tell you, when I say, if you want to watch a movie that is so bad yet so incredibly enjoyable, this is the one. This is the movie. Let me just stress to you, I unabashedly love that movie. I've seen Jupiter Ascending more times than I'm willing to admit. And it is hilarious. Oh, man. All right. Speak to Waklamot. That he should take his own child hostage. We must hurry back to Everkeep. Zoraal thinks nothing of others' lives. He will kill his own people. Chances are we'll have to face a good part of his army with Otis among them. Let's take care. Are you ready, little? No, but I guess here we are. It's okay, so it's an event, not a dungeon. Great. Please note that if you enter battles associated with quests or log out, your progress will be lost. Well, I guess I ain't doing that. So cute. You broke his little heart, you son of a bitch.
I have no more use for you. Be gone.
Father, wait! Father! Otis, Hamachi, you have to stop him. You have to.
Dude, I've been there before. That's happened to me a few times in the middle of a raid. You know what? It sucks. It sucks.
What have you done?
Sphene, can't you order them to stand down?
The King of Resolve holds military authority. I cannot overrule his commands.
Why would you agree to that?
If there's something you can do, then do it! Your crimes are beyond forgiveness, but your people are innocent.
Be careful for your people, then protect them. We won't let Zoraal have his way any longer. I hope you don't mind if I obliterate your army. Oh. 3 is obviously the right answer. Clearly. But I really want to be, if you care about your people, then protect them. But, like, 3's the answer. Unleash this little boy.
I deceived you all, and still... The talk can wait. When you said that you wanted to protect your people, I trust you weren't lying.
Of course not! There's nothing I wouldn't do for them!
Then let's split up and get to work.
Do what you can do.
What is real in this? All right.
these ones first.
Yeah, okay.
We can save! We keep moving!
Is that who that was in the background? This is our cool team.
Fiends too! Damn you, Zoraal!
Probably should help my friends, huh?
It's up to us to stop them.
Damn. All right. I'm glad I showed up to help. They don't even need me here. You know what? I'm proud of them. Oh, hey, it's our cool kid team.
You're safe now. Be at ease.
Are you hurt? It's only a graze. All right. Hang in there. Okay, we're not talking. Sphene? Oh, Cryo, let's go. Oh, and Graha. and the Graha. And some guy's sentry bike. Yeah, sentry bike, you got me.
Looks like that does it for this area.
Look, the King's forces are on the move. There are still civilians on True View. Well, we can't leave the wounded. Let's divide into two groups. Cryo, Raha, please stay here and render aid. The rest of us will go and deal with the machines.
All right. Otis! You've got to wake up!
Otis?
Nah, Queen's gonna save his ass. Nah, it's fine. Queen's gonna save him.
For the honor of the Royal Knight! Forward!
Nah. Queen's gonna save him. Nah. It's fine. I'm not even stressed. Otis, you're a good boy. You're a good boy. Oh, come on. Everyone is dying so quickly. I can't get. I'm like, my cast won't go up. Damn, dude.
Snap out of it, Otis! Don't you recognize us?
First formation! Show them a knight's valor!
Obey him!
Second formation! Seize the glory of victory!
Okay. Shit.
Something about him is familiar, but it couldn't be.
Third formation! Onward for Alexandria!
It is him! The captain of the knights!
Don't like the looks of this! Everyone, keep your guard up! Damn it! How do we bring him to his senses?
Only the Queen
If
can.
he still remembers me, then perhaps.
He's deactivated. It should be safe to approach.
Otis! No!
Hit him with that Final Fantasy IX music.
I remember you, Otis, so please remember yourself. You're a proud knight of Alexandria, a man who lives to serve the kingdom and its subjects.
Wasn't even worried.
Otis!
Ha ha ha!
Pray, stand back, Your Majesty. I am Sir Otis Bologna, Lord Captain of the Royal Knights of Alexandria. Upon mine honor, you shall harm neither my fair queen nor our citizens!
The smile to angry Lalafell face was beautiful. He's like, I'm happy to be here. Also, you will die.
Apologies for the trouble I caused. So long as this body holds, I shall fight with you. Tis but a flesh wound.
It's building up energy. Have care.
Okay. Oh, for the love of Pete. Oh, Lord, okay.
To itself.
Let's split up and deal with them.
Oh boy.
Not holding anything back, are we?
What? Are we just gonna let that one go? Well, how the shit?
Leave this to me!
Let's go, bro! I was about to say, where's my superpowered bro?
Behold! The blade work of a royal knight! Tremendous lightning!
So many! This is
What the shit? Oh no! How would I even? Oh, that is the wrong place to be standing. That is also the wrong place to be standing. This is still the wrong place to be standing, little JC.
Not good. At this rate.
Upon mine honor, we shall weather this storm. Now, lay the fiend low.
Dude, other paladins in this game. What are you doing? You've had these abilities this entire time?
Otis, you must stop. Your body can't survive this.
Nay, I cannot yield, even should it cost me my life.
With one left? Yo, I don't know if that was scripted or that was just way too close. Holy shit.
Otis. Thank you, Lord Captain, for the delicious repast, for everything.
The old units do not have regulators. Their souls cannot be recovered. He is gone. The Otis who so valiantly fought for us. I'm truly grateful for your help. Would that I had the time to thank you properly. But I'm afraid I cannot linger. There are urgent duties I must perform.
Hey, wait!
Is everyone all right?
We're fine, but Otis is...
So he's the one who was looking after Gulool.
Thanks to you, Solution 9 has been spared the worst, but the situation on the other levels is grim. We're currently assessing the full extent of the casualties. In the meantime, could you help us treat the wounded?
I want to go look at him, and I feel like they just cleaned him up. I want to go say goodbye to my boy, and he's just gone. There is nothing here. My poor boy. My poor boy. They took him. Jesse, you said he'd be okay. Look. He went out doing what he wanted to do. He went out like a G. That's all you can ask for. Look, knights be dying in this game. If you're a knight, it is not okay for you. Although, I'm still not... What's that orb in the middle of him? For some reason, I thought the orb in the middle of his chest was supposed to be him, and the construct... Like, I mean, look, I don't know. I thought we could save him. I hoped we could, but I guess not. I guess not. That's the electrope core? Okay, well. I did not expect that such carnage would unfold here. To slaughter his adopted people, too. Is there no end to his villainy? Thank you, Otis. I'll pray your soul is at peace. Lined with bars and fighting stadiums, Trueview is considered the finest entertainment district.
Ooh, boy.
Gosh damn it. What is Zoraal trying to achieve by slaughtering his own people? That he's still bent on surpassing Papa is clear, but why this massacre? I don't understand. Right now, we can only guess at his intent. But his obsession must be strong indeed to endure after 30 years. But now isn't the time to ponder such things. The people need our help. Oh wait, the people need our help. Sure. We'll take that. I've been thinking, by wearing regulators, the people of Alexandria had been spared the fear of death. That's because the device not only resurrects you, but also erases your memories of the departed. The very notion of dying would have become vague, if not forgotten. To be killed over and over. I can't imagine how traumatized the survivors must be. Even if they're not physically hurt, they would still need care. At a time like this, the citizens need their queen to console them. But where's she gone? I don't know. There are other districts, so perhaps she's checking on them? In any case, it's too much for her to handle alone. Countless people will be distraught, and we ought to provide them with what comfort we can. So, while Kavkiwa and her crew tend to those with physical injuries, let's seek out those whose wounds are emotional. Understood. If you and Little want to concentrate on Trueview, the rest of us will see to the other areas. Sounds like a plan. Alright everyone, we'll meet up in the back room after.